Hi everybody. If you haven't seen the announcement, I recently announced on my YouTube and my Facebook pages, and even on Instagram and Threads, that I will be attending Computex 2025. And yeah, it's day -1 Computex 2025. I'm supposed to fly out there later tonight, and I wanted to make this short video because I have a little package here from one of my coverage sponsors for Computex 2025, and it's SNK ATK Design Lab. We love SNK ATK here at our channel. This is a big bag. It has 3 things in it, and I just want to feature them here before I go and start covering Computex in Taipei. Taipei is very close here to the Philippines. It's just a 3-hour flight away, and the weather here is very similar to there. So I have to be somewhat prepared to kind of like cover Computex properly. And as you guys know me, I'm a big proponent of Techwear and expanding your capabilities through the clothes that you wear. This is just going to be a big overview because I'm also going to be kind of reviewing and testing these products while I'm in Taipei, because one of these is still currently being tested and being worked on by SNK ATK. I do have their permission to kind of announce that they're doing this, but yeah, the final details might change a bit from this video to when it's actually released, like the product. The first thing we're going to be taking a look at is this shirt. I already technically have one of these, but it's in white. My overhead camera is fairly small, but then again, I wear very big clothes. I am 6'1". So this is their glitched future oversized t-shirt, and yeah, I already have one of these, but it's in white, and now I have the black version. I think some of this is reflective, if I remember correctly, but oh no, I don't think this is the reflective one. But yeah, this is a pretty cool shirt. I love the color orange. I like green, and I like orange, and I like purple. So those are the things that those are the colors that I really try to incorporate into my clothing and my footwear. But yeah, black and orange and a little bit of gray and white. Yeah, it's going to look tactical as all hell. Thank you very much, SNK ATK. I will be wearing this glitched future oversized t-shirt. The little tag here, designed by Salm Alfafara. My bro. My bro, as well as the other people here at SNK ATK. So let's start with the one that's already been announced but hasn't released yet, because they're still producing the units that are going to be sold. Yeah, this has been announced by SNK ATK before. This is a Noragi. So if you're not familiar with a Noragi, it's kind of like the Japanese like outerwear thing. They have multiple versions of their Noragi. So they have an entry level kind of Noragi. It's going to be the DR Noragi, meaning diamond gripstop. It's much more softer. It's a bit more, I think the main feature of the DR fabric is that it's waterproof because it's kind of like glossy. The next level of that is the Shadow Noragi. That's kind of like their standard Noragi. So it's probably their best-selling Noragi because they always have it like featured on their store. So it's a bit more upgraded from the DR Noragi. It has denser materials. It's also going to come in different colors soon, new colors. And a bit of an upgrade from that is the Patchwork Noragi, which we have right now. This is the first time that they're doing a general release Patchwork Noragi, because the previous releases of their Patchwork Noragi, the C SneakerCon exclusive, they also had the chocolate chip. I keep calling it the chocolate chip, but it's because they're using a camo that I recognize as chocolate chip. It's a camouflage Patchwork Noragi. Then they have the collab version with Equilibrium in the United States. That's the Dark Tide Noragi. That's also based on the Patchwork Noragi. This is the first, or I think this is the first like general release Patchwork Noragi. And yeah, as you can see, it's pretty cool. It is in a color that I am very, very familiar and very, very associated with. Olive green, olive drab. But yeah, it's an olive. It's a dark olive, and I love this color. As much as possible, I try to incorporate this in a lot of my clothes. But yeah, as we can see, patchwork style. It has this little, like a shoulder kind of like thing going on here. It has a patchwork like area here. It's kind of like a waterproof material. It also has a hidden pocket here, very big pocket. It's hidden. It has a little like sort of zip here. We have what do you call this? Like the 3D pockets. Angel from SNK ATK reminded me that to tell you guys that if you buy this, don't rip this. This is supposed to be here because people keep thinking, oh, I have to rip this to get like the 3D pocket effect. Yeah, don't rip this. don't rip this. It's a stitch that's supposed to be there. The 3D pocket is already kind of like activated. You've just put stuff in it. One thing that the Shadow Noragi doesn't have, it's this. It's a closure button, so you can actually close it. The Shadow Noragi doesn't have a closure area. You can sew one in, but you know, it's not the original state of the product. And yeah, we have more patchwork patches here. We have an opening on the side, and on the other side, you can kind of like adjust the side openings for it to be kind of like a loose fit or a snug fit. Also, if you want to wear your sling bags on the inside of your jacket, you can just undo the zip at the side and you can still access your sling bags, and you can just close it up for like protection. Moving on over to the back, we have the jacket sling. So the jacket sling that we've seen in the Umbra, kind of like their flagship Noragi. Also available in the Shadow Noragi. It's also available here, and it's also going to be available in the DR Noragi. And yeah, it's one of my favorite things. It allows me to wear my jacket without wearing my jacket, if that makes any sense. But yeah. And of course, we have the elbow pads, also in that like patchwork style. It just protects your elbows. This has already been announced. This is actually available for pre-order on the SNK ATK website. The last one we're going to look at hasn't been announced yet. But it's been requested by a lot of people, both close with SNK ATK and like just fans of SNK ATK. And yeah, this is this is something that I've also requested from SNK ATK very early on when they developed the Ryudo pants. This is a variant of the Ryudo. So if you don't know about the Ryudo, here it is. The Ryudo is kind of like the baggy Techwear pant that, you know, the silhouette that acronym kind of popularized. And yeah, this is an RXR version, so they made the first version of the Ryudo, which I have two of. Then they made an upgraded Ryudo, which had like adjusted dimensions, and it's made of a different fabric, RXR. It's better. And now they made a shorts version of the Ryudo. I don't know if you can see here at the overhead cam, but yeah, it's super short. It's short. I understand that the Ryudo is already kind of like a cut-off pant, so it cuts off very high at the ankles. This one cuts off just right below the knee. I think it's going to be very, very apt to use in Taiwan because it's hot in Taiwan right now. It's hot in the Philippines right now, and it's also going to be hot in Taiwan. There is going to be a little bit of rain, but still, shorts, that's the way to go. Let's highlight the differences from the main kind of like Ryudo version. As we can see, only one side of adjustment. So the Ryudo had like two pull adjustment webbing. So the Ryudo was made that way, so it looked like karate gis or karate gi pants for ease of use. If you want to undo your shorts, you just undo the buckle, and if you want to tighten your shorts, you just pull it on one side. You don't have to do like two hands anymore. Then Sneak Attack added hard points. Technically, this is still not a hard point. This is just a soft point. But yeah, this is where you can loop your keys, your stuff. It's just a paracord, a sturdy paracord loop. Then Sam, the designer of Sneak Attack clothes, he added a little like 4-loop molly webbing kind of attachment here at the side. So it's going to be at the left side. So yeah, if you have like the little like pockets and stuff, additional pockets, you can put them there as if you needed additional pockets with Sneak Attack stuff. But anyway, he also reminded me that the dedicated phone pocket, the quick access phone pockets, have been adjusted. So he kind of lengthened them a little, or widened them a little, and kind of lengthened them a little. Another thing adjusted with the Ryudo shorts, we still have the cargo pockets here on the right side. It's still like the one with the snaps with the molly webbing, so you can do it with one hand. But on the other side, we have a different one. We have a different pocket now. So it's still the same large pocket, but this one is a bit more waterproof because it has a YKK zip. So yeah, it's the same size as this one. It's just not a flap pocket, it's a zip pocket. Pretty good. I like this addition. If anything, I just would request to Sam that you also have like a what do you call it? Like a double pocket here at the here at the back of the pocket, but you know, that might be too much pockets. As if there was such a thing as too many pockets. The pockets here at the back have also been adjusted. I think the opening was I think this opening was reduced, but the pocket remained the same size, because the old one, especially the very first version of the Ryudo, the material was very soft. And if you're like me, and I tend to use this pocket for like large stuff, like my wallet, sometimes my notebook, it would be hard to close the pocket because it doesn't have, it has a lot of give. So whenever I have to close that pocket, I would just raise my leg, then just pull it. So the fabric is being pulled at my knee area. Just lift it and close the pocket. So this one, I think Sam has adjusted this to be a bit more sturdier, so you can close it up without like doing that little thing I do. It's also been shortened, but the pocket has remained the same size. I think this is kind of like the length of the old zipper. This one is a bit shorter. It's shorter now because they're shorts. And I'm super excited to try this out because while I don't wear a lot of shorts, I usually prefer to wear pants. I don't like showing my legs. Having shorts like this with the functionality that I expect from Sneak Attack would be very, very welcome. A very welcome addition to my wardrobe. Yeah, that's it. Those are the 3 things that Sneak Attack sent over to me. If you have any questions about these things that I showed you today, the things from Sneak Attack that I'm going to be bringing to Computex, please leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you want to buy anything Sneak Attack, please head on over to their website. It's sneakattack.co. That's SNK ATK.co. And when you check out, please use my code KEBS10. That's KEBS10. And it's going to give you a 10% discount. Okay? And if that doesn't work, I'm just going to update the description on this video. No fit video this time because the house is quite a mess and I'm currently packing for Computex 2025, and these are going to be featured on my channel within the week. Stay tuned for more. You're going to see more of them, and I'm also going to try to vlog in Taiwan and visit a few Techwear stores from there. I also want to introduce them to Sneak Attack. Yeah. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.